Let the power return!
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Take Two Review. So today we're gonna kind of do multiple at one. So these are three of the newest figures I've gotten. First, you have Pighead, Orko with Gwildor, and the new Eternia Faker. So when I'm looking at these, I'm gonna do the articulation on one. On the first one I'm gonna skip the articulation with the rest because the articulation is pretty much the exact same on all these figures. So what do you say? Let's go ahead and we'll start with Pighead. All right, guys, and here's Pighead in all of his glory. Sorry, I hit the camera. So Pighead is one of the figures that has been out for a while. I didn't pull the trigger on him until recently. Got him for a pretty decent price on Amazon. But as you can see, it is the old school Masterverse box. Big window frame here on top, and then down at the bottom it says the Rulers of the Sun, Sunman, Pighead. Flip it over to the side to see this beautiful spine art of Pighead, and flip it around the back. Here you can see all the figures that are in this particular wave. You have the Sorceress, Many Faces, Shadow Weaver, and Pighead. Up here it says Pighead, wicked enemy of Sunman. The rulers of the sun punished Prince Zagor of House Shadis for his cruelty, banished him to the shadows, and transformed him into Pighead, half man, half pig. Now he has one goal: steal the energy from the first sun so that he might harness its power and rule the galaxy. Only one man stands in his way: Sunman. So those of you who don't know, Rulers of the Sun was a line that started off in Argentina right around the time that the Masters of the Universe cartoon ended. So they're kind of piggybacking off of that success. And then here recently, Mattel actually did pick up the Rulers of the Sun likeness and licensing. So now we have more characters to add into MOTU, and that's all the figures here of Sunman. So let's go ahead and pop this sucker open and take a really good look at Pighead. All right, guys, and here's Pighead out of the box. Very bright and vibrant colors on this character, which I really do like. Go through the articulation real quick. Head is always on that ball joint, on that peg, so we can go up, down, left, and right. This one, I don't know, the way he stands and stuff, he almost looks like he has to constantly look down because of the helmet here getting in the back. Arms, up, down, forward, back. You have a swivel here at the bicep. You have a tight double joint here at the wrist, or at the elbow. Wrist around that peg, swing in and out, flex in and out as well. One thing though, when you're going to pose this guy, these shoulder pads, whatever, they do get kind of loose, so you do have to be careful of them constantly falling down. You have the ab crunch, you have a twist at the waist, legs on that same ball joint, you go out, down, forward, back, swivel at the thigh, double joints at the knee, swivel at the boot cut, and then the foot can go forward and back and rock side to side as well. So that's the articulation. It's the same for 99% of all MOTU characters. So I really do like the way that this looks. The blue almost looks like a pearlescent blue with the spiky shoulder pads and the helmet. The pink is a very nice, bright, darker shade of pink. Of course, you have the nice scaly loincloth with the black belt, boots with the pink fuzz, and the blue boots himself. Really nice strap here. Same strap he wears on the vintage toy. Is removable if you want to disconnect it right there. Same thing with the shoulder pads if you want them off. Right there is the quick disconnect point. So Pighead does come with a couple of accessories. The first accessories I do want to show you. He does come with an extra set of hands. So in the box he has an open right and a splayed out left hand. In the box he also comes with a gripping left hand and a closed right hand. And to switch these out, all you do is just simply tug the hand, pop it out right there at the wrist, and then you just plug the new one right back into the socket, and there you go. So I'm going to switch his hand back over to this one real quick. Along with his extra set of hands, of course, he does come with a couple of extra accessories, one of which is his shield. Again, very, very nice pearl-ish blue outline with the pink, almost looks like a bullseye. There's a lot of damage to this shield too, so it looks really nice, like he's been in multiple battles. Oh, my shield appears to be becoming a little loose, but that is okay. So to simply put the shield on, you're going to feed his hand through the first strap and then through the second strap like so. And these ones can actually clip onto the spikes to hold it in place, so you can get a pretty nice tight hold there on the shield. His second accessory is, of course, going to be his mace. Made this really nice translucent glittery blue plastic. The only thing I don't like is the chain. Yeah, the chain looks really, really weak. So if you're giving this to kids to play with, watch them very carefully, because that definitely does look like it is going to break after a little bit of playtime. And then his last accessory is this strange looking translucent blue serpent. I'm not 100% sure what this serpent is, where it is supposed to go. It's just something I think you can just kind of put anywhere you see fit, where you might think that, you know, it'll look good on him. To me, it almost kind of looks like, let's see if we can get it around his waist. Almost looks like he needs a floaty to go swimming. But yeah, other than that, you know, the pig head here, he does look, is a really, really nice looking figure. I really like the way he looks. I love the colors. And but yeah, that is pig head. Let's move on next to Orko and Gwildor. All right, and here is Orko and Gwildor as seen in the Netflix Revolution series. Orko here now in his white and gold garb, and Gwildor, of course, in his hobbit robes. Some nice artwork there of both characters, and then on the back, just the traditional pictures that are on the new artwork of the figures. Here you can see Gwildor with his 3 accessories, and Orko with his couple. And then down here it has Sorcerer's Teal, Man at Arms, Trapjaw, and Skeletor, or Skeletech, as the other figures in this line. As you can see, this box here has seen better days. This was a Christmas present from my wife, and unfortunately this is the way that it came through Amazon, but that is quite all right. I'm not a huge, I mean, I would prefer it to be, you know, a mint card, but on my shelves you're just going to see this the entire time, so I'm not really too concerned that the box is beat up. But yeah, let's take a look at Orko and Gwildor. All right, and next we come to Orko and Gwildor. I'm going to set Gwildor off to the side just for right now, so we can really focus on Orko. As you can see here, this is the way he looks during the last episode of Revelation and all throughout Revolution. Really getting away from his cartoony red cape. This is where he really gets into the Oracle, which is actually what his real name is. So you can see here, he does come with a nice clear flight stand, and he also has that long ribbon here on the back, which is detachable. So if you don't like your Orko like that, you can take it off. Now, Orko does come with several accessories, first of which are these little rings. You see they can kind of come out, be spread out to a sphere. And if you look in the back here on his stand, you have this little clip right there. So what you're going to do is you are going to feed this up over his little ribbon tail, pull that back, and then you can lock him into place just like that. So now he definitely has that casting a spell look. Now, to further said look, he also comes with these wrist swirling effects. They simply just pull apart, go over the hand, and there you have Orko casting up one of his famous, more than likely failed spells. So, does have some gaps here in the side, which I really like, kind of make it look like it's really swirling around. So let's take a look how he looks with both of them on, and there you go. One thing I don't like about Orko, I had this issue with the Origins one and the ones from Revelation. His arms are so thin; they seem very, very frail, almost as if they're going to be snapped off if they're played with too much. So be very careful with Orko if you're going to be moving him about, because I don't want him to break on y'all. He hasn't broken yet on me, but I don't want to chance that. All right, so we're gonna set Orko off to the side now and bring in Gwildor. Now, for those who don't know, Gwildor actually made his appearance in the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe 1987 movie. Gwildor was actually their fill-in for Orko because they did not have the technology to make a character fly. Gwildor looks really nice here with the red hair and his giant elf ears. I love the robe. I love his jacket. I love the shoulder pads. All this is great. Shoulder pads can be removed if you prefer your Gwildor without shoulder pads. And if you take the time to do so, his robe or his jacket is also removable. I am not going to fate possibly breaking the arms on him. So Gwildor does come with several accessories. The first accessory I'm going to show you is the Cosmic Key, which is a throwback to that 1987 movie. This one is done pretty nice in a silver and gunmetal style base with the bright orange top. The only thing I don't like is I don't really like that handle they put on it. I mean, it is an easy way for a character, especially this small, to get a handle on the Cosmic Key. But if you look at, say, the Evil Lynn from the same movie, but the action figure in Masterverse, she does not have that handle. So that's one issue I don't really like. Another accessory he comes with is his staff or his stick, his walking stick, whatever. I don't know if you really pick it up, but there is some pretty nice technological detail here on the head of his staff, along with a crystal. So you can see that's almost the same size as him, which is pretty insane. So anyways, he does come with his stick or his walking stick. And lastly, he comes with his version of the upgraded power sword. So this is kind of difficult to see, but along just above the hilt here, there are those 6 orange dots, which do get refilled whenever He-Man encounters Havoc. I don't know if you can really see it. A lot of technological details, like right here where the sword kind of curls up on the side. Because if you remember in the cartoon, when he uses the sword's full power, these kind of open up a little bit. And then even going up the blade, you can see the technological advances that Gwildor put in it, and also where it fades up to orange from the silver. So I really do like this sword. It's a good sword to have, especially late Revolution, because this is a sword that He-Man wields. Hopefully one of these days we're going to get a late Revolution He-Man where he actually has the long hair and the shoulder pad and all that good stuff. I really, really wish we get one of those. But anyways, yeah, so that is Gwildor and Orko. All right, guys, and last but not least for today's video is new Eternia Faker. Again, he is in the older Masterverse box. So blue fading down to black, big window frame here showing the figure. Nice picture there of Faker. This one was bought from Big Bed Toy Store. My wife got me for Valentine's Day. However, they did send me the international version. So no blurb over here, which is perfectly fine. I don't care if it's international or American or whatever. And then down here, of course, it does have the other figures available in this wave. You have Merman, Grizzlor, Buzz-Off, and Faker. The only one from this wave I am missing is Buzz-Off. Maybe sometime soon, someone special can get me Buzz-Off. So that'd be really, really cool to get here, hopefully soon. But yeah, this was one I've been waiting to get my hands on. I was really excited to get it. So let's take this sucker out of the box and take a good look at Faker. All right, guys, and last but certainly not least for this video is Faker. This guy is freaking awesome looking. I love the worn look on his belt and on his gauntlets. Nice purple loincloth here with like a black backwash on it. The boots look awesome with the purple and the black stripes. Skeletor style chest harness here, and that head sculpt is just, see if I can get a good look at that. That is a nice looking head sculpt there. I kind of wish for all of the He-Man figures, minus the Revolution and Revelation ones, really wish they'd use this head sculpt. Another thing too, just like with all the other ones, this chest piece is removable. So I've already taken out the straps, and then if you pop the head off, you can simply lift the harness up to reveal the circuit boards. Now, on the classic, on the vintage figure, this was simply a sticker. On the Revelation figure, they made it to where he was half human, half robot. On the Origins figure, this is painted on. This is actually part of the sculpt, so it is 3D imprinted into the body and then painted. So I do like the fact that they did that. On the shoulders here, you can see the little circuits hold the arms on, and they even have a little circuit back here between the shoulder blades, really showing off the robotness, I guess you could say, of Faker. So let's go ahead and get his harness and head back on. All right, harness and head back on. Let's take a look at the accessories. Once again, for a standalone figure, you can't have just one set of hands. So in the box, he has 2 gripping hands. He also comes with a right fist and a left open hand. First accessory is his battle axe. Now this is half orange, or I guess I should say like 3/4 orange, molded in a orange plastic. But if you look in, I don't know if the lights are picking it up, but it's almost like a metallic shine on this battle axe, which I really, really like. Then of course it has this one little bit here where it looks like he or Skeletor kind of put it together for him. So here you can see he gets a really, really, really nice grip on that. And then his other accessory is, of course, his fake power sword. This is done in a purple to mimic the sword that would come with Skeletor in the vintage toy line. It does have a nice metallic, almost silver wash all the way through it. And then just like with the toy line with their swords, this one also comes with the little handle. So I really do like the fact that they incorporated that kind of a throwback to the vintage line. And let's see what kind of grip he gets on this. Hands are a little tight. You may want to dip them in some warm water or use a hair dryer. It does get a really, really nice grip on the sword, so that is definitely not going to go anywhere. This figure, however, does not have the articulated wrist, so he can't do the fake sword aloft pose. But if you look on the back of his armor here, he does have this little sheath right there. So if you want your Faker to walk around with his sword sheathed, he can do so. Get ready to go into battle against He-Man and all the other heroic warriors. All right, guys, and there is today's video on the Orko and Gwildor 2-pack, New Eternia Faker, and Rise of the Sun People, or Rise of the Sun Men Pighead. Hope you like my content. If you do, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, all that good fun stuff. Also want to thank my wife for getting me 3 of these 4 figures and for allowing me to continue to fill up our living space with toys like I'm a 6-year-old. But anyways, hope you all have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.